Sound check, sound check. Sound check, sound check. Welcome to day 2 of the Far Western Qualifier, Reno, Nevada. Here at Mavs 17 Red taking on NRG Volleyball Club 17 Amps Navy. First match of the day. Second day pool play. Mavs won their pool yesterday, going 3-0. Looking to carry on that momentum as they face a little tougher challenge today. These are top two teams that finished in their pools. And so the Mavs will look to start, and we are first serve. Know that. Thomas. And that's a good swing on the right side from Nolan. Quick swap out. And Amps can't do anything with it. A little joust at the net, and almost Mavs trying to keep it alive, but it just falls short. We're tied at 1. That's a net serve. Mavs take the lead back, 2-1. Little tip, but Thomas is there. Hooper sets up for Glover on the left side, block. Oh, and it just tough spot for Kinsley there. They blocked it right back into her. Nothing you can do about that. 2-2. Little push from Jones. Doesn't go. Thomas back to Novak. Cross. Defended. Amp. Little quick set and tip just over the block. Amp takes the lead back. Back to Glover on the right side and tips it into the block out of bounds off of Amps. And Glover gets credit for that kill. And we'll go back to serve. As Vincent checks in for Green on the front row. Glover's serve is making them work. They barely get that in. And Vincent tries to adjust and just catches the antenna. Mavs down by 1. Good effort by, that still had a shot. It wasn't dead yet. Good job by Thomas to back set that to Novak and adjust, and then it got hit inside the block, and the AMP player kicked it, and it actually came on the Mavs side, but this was too tough or too far to stay in bounds. Luckily for the Mavs, went out of bounds. And that is an error on AMP, and the Mavs will get the point 5-4. Cotton serves. Second time today, a laser serve, but picked up and blocked by Benton. Perfect placement right back to where there was nobody on the court for Ants. And again, Nolan puts it down on the overpass from Amps. 7-4. Mavs up 3. Another laser serve just gets over. Oh, wow. Lucky bounces, keeps it in play, but Mavs have a shot. And Pinta just puts it down the traditional way. Mavs clicking this morning. 8-4. Mavs go into a timeout by Amps. All right, timeout over. Mavs back caught the serve with a 4-point lead. Tip, Glover, digs. This time back to Benson. He's got the hot hand and keeps it rolling. And on the clean pass from Thomas. Another just laser of a serve. They can't handle it. Ace, 10-4. Mavs push the lead to 6. Oh, just took a little too much off that service error. 10-5. Hooper checks in for Glover on the back row. Thomas back to Novak. Give and go, but blocked. The Mavs can't dig that out. 10-6. Good adjustment by the Mavs, but giving an opportunity to Amp. And Mavs tip it back to Novak. Sounds like a whistle on our side. Another tip. Hooper pops it to Benson. Another big swing, but blocks. 10-7. So Amp looks like they made some adjustments. Mavs need to make their own adjustments to work around that tough net defense in the last couple of plays. Really working Novak on that serve receive, but Thomas changes it up just like the doctor called for. Good heads up by Thomas to feel the aggressiveness of the Amps at the net, so take him, push him back a little bit. Novak gets it back to serve. Big swing, but popped up by Benson. Hooper, and just free ball it over. Another big block by Benson. We got the blocks at the net too. 12-7. Another good cross-court serve. Blocks and up just outside of the reach of the diving Cooper. The point goes to Amps. Mavs still up by 4. Really working Novak, but Benson takes a little bit off of that one to work around the block, but defended. Novak gets a good swing on it, but just deflected at the net. Kept in play. Another deflection, but just too far outside the reach of Novak on that right side. Glover's able to give Benson a shot, and she takes an assist from the net. Well, we'll take it. 13-9. As Green checks in to serve for Novak. Sorry, for Benson. Just catches the net again. Service error, 13-10. Glover cross, defended, back row, and Nolan heads up, says, not on my watch. Good plays by Mavs to keep it in play. Glover pushes it to the back row for reset. Big swing, blocked, but kept in play by Amps. And they can't do anything with it, so Mavs got a shot. Taylor, Glover. Oh, another assist from the net. But we'll take it as it just kind of rolls and falls just inside the line on the Amps side. Mavs back up by 5. Just snuck that one in the back row, back side. 15-11. Thomas tried to flick it over, but was blocked. And Mavs didn't have anybody there to recover. Point Amps, 15-12. This time, Glover smartly chips to the open space in the middle of the Amps court and gets the kill. Good dig by Hooper. Gets it to Thomas with a shot for Glover. Back and gets it off of the defender. Good work by Mavs to work that ball around and get it where they needed it to go. And now the ball is gone somewhere far, far away from here. And we got it back. points to ZZ Top. They need to invest in some nets to divide these courts. 2 balls kept us from that serve, but we're ready now. Thomas, clean serve, tip, and then hits the antenna. So the hitting error on Amps gives Mavs a point and a 6-point lead. And that's, falls on the line. Good play by Mavs to keep that ball going and get it over, but then Amps just kind of slapped it back lightly, fell inside the line. Mavs still up by 5. Tough play at the net, falls on the Mavs side, 18-14. That goes out, 19-14. Glover almost dropped the ace, but that goes out off. I can't remember if you can do that in USAV, but the libero came flying under the net to try to get it back over. But it'll go out of bounds. Mavs point and ball up by 5. Cotton to serve. And again, hope for that 20-16. Another big swing by Benson. You keep it up, and then Nolan tips it over. Right side tip. Back corner, and good effort by Libero to keep it in play. Great rally here going between the 2 teams, but now set up for, good effort, but didn't need that. Thomas, back to Benson, power, blocks on the rally. Mavs lead now just 3. Boom from Nolan's. – 21-17. No back to serve. In the net. Yeah, they called him. They got him. They called him. 22-17 Mavs. And Amp will take a timeout because it's getting late in the first set. Mavs just 3 points away from securing the first set win. And Glover nails it from the back row. Another deep serve makes AMP work for it. May have to just send it over. Thomas is able to get it to Benson again with a little tip. Just deflected back off the Mavs, 23-18. Big swing, just pushed it a little too much from Novak, and AMP gets the point, 23-19. Another big block on Benson. 23-20, and the Mavs will take a timeout to try to stem this momentum. AMP serving out of the timeout. Mavs up by 3. Thomas, perfectly timed dump. Mavs set point. Green to serve. Clean serve and receive. Gets them out of system, though. They're not able to get the swing on it they want. Gives Mavs. Thomas back to Glover. Roll shot and deflected to where they can't get it. That'll be the first set for the Mavs on the kill from Glover to end it. And we'll go to set 2. We'll be back after a brief break. No commercials, though. You don't even have to pay extra for that. Appreciate you. Back to the second set action here. Guess I should have ended the first set on my little scoring here. Mavs trying to close out against AMPS, NRG AMPS. They went 2-1 yesterday. I'm assuming they went got second place. Let's see if I can pull that up. And we'll start off with Novak serving. Hooper and Glover on the back row with Thomas, Nolan, and Benson on the front row. And we're off. Double hit as Benson tries to keep it alive. And it goes to AMPS for the point. That time Nolan gets a good swing and gets it off the peel off of the block deflection. We're tied at 1. Green checks in to serve for Benson. Drops the ace for Green. That time it's received and blocked. And good effort by AMP to keep that alive. This time Glover's got a shot. And AMP just sends it back over. Another shot. And that is a change-up dump to the backside by Thomas. Catches them off guard, and they just tap the ball to the ground. And that's a quick set. Mavs can't pick up. That time, Nolan goes over to the right side, throws it down. ZZ checks in for the first time today. Long run for AMP, and they just do nothing, and the ball goes over to Glover, but just misses that far side on the cross-court attack. 4-3 Mavs. And nice little delay for ZZ as she gets over there and takes the little soft set from Thomas and taps it to the middle. Mavs go back up by 2, 5-3. And ball on the court, will redo. Now we're ready. Thomas to serve. Tip. Novak digs. Gets the ball back and catches the net. So another tip, and that finds a hole for Amp's point. this swing, but too far out. We're tied at 5. And that time, Easy puts it down inside the block. 6-5. Lead back to the Mavs. Benson checks in. And Glover will serve. Mavs up by 1. Tip. And Hopper keeps it in play, but just deflected out of instinct. A little too far. Benson punched that to try to keep it in play. We're tied at 6. We got a timeout. Hooper looked like she came up hobbling a little bit. And Kinsley steps out. Thomas back to Benson. Just, again, can't find the hole in the block. Back to Novak. Whoa. And then Amps takes a 2-point lead. Sorry. To keep up with my scoring here. There's a lot of stuff going on in front of me. Sorry. Thomas pushes it to clear, but gives Amps a shot on the side, and they hit out of bounds. No touch. Mavs point. And they're back in it. Little triple substitution here. As Lowen steps in for Chloe, and Jones steps in for Zizi, and then okay. I don't know. It was confusing. I don't know what's going on with the subs, but I'll go with it and make sure everybody's on the right court with the right team. Good pickup by Jones on the dig. And that goes out off the Novak attack. And that'll get them pumped. We're tied at 8. Jones to serve. She drops the short serve but picked up. Another dig by Jones. Another swing by Novak, but too far on that backcourt side. 9-8. Glover tries to sneak it past the defense, but can't do so. Whoa, that's big lefty on the right side. Puts it down for Amps. They go up by 2. I think it's the largest lead of the day for Amps. This time, Benson takes a little bit off of it, gets it over, but played by Amps. To play off the block. 8-11. Mavs down 3. Mavs are going to take a timeout after that deflection, and Amps goes up by 4 here midway through the second set. That goes out on the service error, 9-12. Mavs get a break, get the ball back. Novak to serve. Drops it. I don't know anybody who knew where that ball was going. I sure didn't. And it just kind of went right through the seam for the ace for Novak. Renee, do y'all need Band-Aids or anything? Vincent gets a roll shot off for the defender to get the ball back for the Mavs. Now Green checks in to serve. Tough receive, out of system. Just sneak it over the net. Dig by Jones. But blocked. Clover gets blocked again. Tough net defense for Amps, keeping them in the lead this set. Disconnect on the Mavs side, down by 5. 11-16. Time clean. And Thomas tries to tip back or jump back, but deflected by Amps. I don't know if that was intentional, but she was positioned right at the right spot. Usually they're a little more to the middle, but just kissed the net and falls. Everything going right for Amps on this set. Just off the block again. Another point for Amp. 11-19. Super checks back in. You got me sent way far. 11-20. And that goes out. Service error. Mavs gets a break, but they got a lot to catch up. Sorry, 12-19. And that's blocked by Jones. Perfect placement back court. Nobody was there. Maybe let's get some energy back in. To look a little deflated for that run that Amped went on, 13-19. Tip, but Cooper's there. Novak, yes. Powers past the defense. It's tight at the net. Tip. No touch and a little too much power, 14-20. Another good tip by Glover. Finally gets the kill on the deflection from Amps. And Thomas will go back to serve. Mavs still down by 5 and running out of time here in the second set if they want to keep it from going to 3. And that's good effort by Green, but just too much power pushes it out. 21-15. Mavs down 6. Just pushed a little too far left. Point goes to Amps, 22-15. Another dump, but picked up by Amps. And the hitter just took enough that snuck it in off of the block. 23-15. And that'll bring up set point for Amps in the second set. And Novak goes from the left side, outside position. Gets the point. Vincent checks in, front row. And that'll be the set for Amps. As we're going to go to 3 extra volleyball here. First set this morning. First match this morning, sorry. All right, so we've got the third set here. Glover, Thomas, and ZZ, Novak, Green, and Cotman. We're going to 15, and ZZ starts us off with a kill off the set from Thomas, and Cotton will go back to serve. Good dig by Novak, but just squeaks out of bounds. We're tied at 1. And that time, good swing by Glover, but the barrel came out of nowhere. Nolan pushes. And good block this time on that right side. Now it's switched up. Green digs. Back to Glover. Tips. Picked up by the backside. And Glover with the one-handed pickup. And Thomas solo blocks it down. Thomas ace. It's the Thomas show. The block and the ace back to back puts the Mavs up 3-1. Ball on the court. Redo. Let me see if I can get the scoreboard re-updated here. Sometimes that happens. Thomas deep serve picked up by Amped. Big swing cross, but nice play by Novak. Thomas back to Glover. Back row, touch. But no touch is called. The ball was clearly deflected. I'm not sure if this line judge wasn't looking, but the ball clearly changed trajectory. Good pick up by Green to get it over. It's tied 3-3. I'm still working to get the scoreboard back up for you guys. My apologies. Thomas. Nolan says, slam dunk you. Mavs up 4-3. I have a feeling that the sideline site might be a little bogged down right now because it's not loading at all. Good serve by Glover, picked up by Amp on the right side. Tip. Cotton tips to Thomas, gets back to Novak and gets it through the block. A little more renewed confidence in the Mavs on the hitting. Realizing they can hit through or over around the block. Good adjustment. Deep serve. Nolan says, I'll take care of it now. 6-3 Mavs. Wait, what? They're calling a push or a legal attack. So it'll be 5-4. Or 5-3. 5-4. Correct. Thomas able to get it to Novak, tips it, and it gets deflected, so the Mavs end up getting the point. 6-4. Super comes in, gets the ace. 7-4 Mavs. Timeout, Amps. All right, back from the timeout. I'm going to have to just do verbally update, sorry, until I get this fixed. 7-4, Mavs up. Hooper to serve. Amps. Hooper digs. And can't pick it up, and it falls on the Mavs side, 7-5. Mavs just going to have to send that short serve over. And blocks, but out of bounds, 7-6. Novak with the shot, roll shot, but defended by Amps. Another roll shot, Thomas. Cotton to Benson, and just misses over the net on the side. And we're tied at 7. Timeout, Mavs. All right, out of the Mavs timeout, we're tied at 7. And that time's easy. Throws it down 8-7. And that's thrown down. 8-8. I don't know. I'm having all sorts of connectivity problems. I don't know if it's my device or what, but blocks by Mavs that kept him play by Amp. They push to the back corner. 9-8. Amps take the lead. And that falls on the Mavs side, 10, down by 2 now. Novak times their shot, and somehow, and that goes out. So Mavs get to break on the error, and try a different way here. Novak serves deep. I'm sorry, Green serves deep corner. She digs again. Thomas back to Glover with the shot. Low shot. Oh, picked up by Ants. And they call that in. 11-9. I'm hopeful that I'm still streaming. I can't see on my device, but Mavs down by 2, and then ZZ powers down the kill. 10-11 as Nolan steps back in, and there we go. I think we're close to getting the scoreboard back up here. Tip, and nobody can get there for the Mavs. 10-12. And that goes out. Mavs point. Carly to serve. 11-12. And that's sent way back and can't go. We're tied at 12. We got a nail biter here early Saturday morning. And Amp will take a timeout. All right, Thomas to serve. Mavs tied. Third. Cotton gets it up, but it goes over. And Green able to get it, but just out of the reach, and Amped gets the points. Novak tries to sneak it in cross, but can't. And Green pushes up to Thomas, back to Novak, who sneaks it down the net. We're tied at 13, and the Mavs have a chance to close it out. Denied. Oh no, it falls on our side of the court. Nolan in perfect position. Now we have match point for Amps. And that gives the ball back to the Mavs. We're going to play even extra ball. (14-14). And there's the ball on the court. We'll redo it. That's handled. And that goes down off the block for Amps. Oh, and no, that goes off the hand. The Amp takes the first match today, 16-14. Mavs will have to play to win 2 and hope for a tiebreaker. We'll be back around we'll be back around 12 o'clock. Sorry. 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. We'll try to get this app cleaned up. Streaming should be good.